Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing Season 1. We're here with Race 8 on Competitive Flat Race. So another office-based track, second one of the day. So as you can see, it's quite as suggested by the name of the track, very flat circuit, not many ups and downs. There's one little jump in the middle, but apart from that it's pretty flat, mainly just sort of obstacle based. Should be pretty clean racing. So we'll go in here and take a quick look around the circuit. So from the get-go we already have obstacles to shake up the grid a bit. This will then lead you into some bends under the desks. Another obstacle here with the diamond in the middle. Then round some S-bends back under the desk. A spinner on this hairpin to watch out for. Under the jump. Around this sweeping bend and then over. I'm pretty sure this jump does have a floor to it, so there's no risk of you actually falling off here, or at least not falling down. Back around another spinner on a hairpin again, for those on the inside line. Then pretty clean racing track around here. Some triangles to make your way through here into another hairpin. There's a couple of balls, sort of like semicircles, sort of domes I guess. Probably the best way to explain them, some domes that will get in your way through this S-bend area. And then you sweep back around to the start. So we actually have a new competitor. So if we get everyone in, once again a reverse grid from the previous results as always with this season. So I'll go through the grid here so you can take a look at what position everyone is in. And you'll notice at the back we have a new follower. So thank you so much for the follow. MCW4V3_X. So I'll probably be referring to them as MC, something along those lines, just for quick talk while commentating, because it's going to be a bit tricky to say all of that in one go. But they are the latest in competitors, which means I actually had to make a slight change to this track. So I actually added a extra grid tile here, which I'll have to do with some of the future tracks now that we have 37 races. It is 36 per grid tile. So with everyone in position, let's get this race underway. So the lights are going red. And green, off they go. Into the first obstacle. Let's see who's going to make it out first. So it looks like Stanky will. Cheese trying to take the inside line here. Makes it work, but losing a few spots to TJ, Side Effects and Barto here. I'm having to duck around the obstacles myself with the camera. Stanky trying to get past TJ there, but not quite making it. I mean, TJ's going to hold first here. So Stanky second, Side Effects third, Diamond Swords fourth, School of Thugs fifth, Skyline sixth. Going up the inside lane here into the spinner. See who gets the best exit. Cheese is probably the best exit there. Everyone grouping up together. This spinner could definitely cause some trouble further into the race. Logan at the back currently. Oh, big bounces there. So fortunately this track does appear to be reinforced all the way around. Otherwise we may have lost a few marbles off with such a heavy entry into that corner. So Stanky going off into the lead. School of Thugs second, TJ third, Diamond Swords fourth, Side Effects fifth. But they are side by side here going to the spinner on the hairpin. Positions could change here. Everyone's still very close together. Stanky in the lead now. School of Thugs pushing their way past those to take first. TJ in third. That's colliding. Stanky's going to take that top spot again. School of Thugs with a bad bounce there is going to lose loads of positions. Side Effects taking second. Magic coming through to potentially take third. No, TJ is going to slip through the inside there. Steel second. Side Effects third. Magic fourth. Skyline with a good bounce there up the inside of Andrew to take fifth. But Andrew is trying to fight for that position back, but it's not going to work. Then Diamond Sword, Cutsy, School of Thugs, Shona just in time. Mini, Wood, Akane, Crimson, Mario. Everyone grouped up back here. So Stanky starting to make a breakaway in first. Side Effects also making a bit of a break in second. Skyline has TJ not too far behind in that third spot. And then back from third, everyone is fairly close together. So Side Effects looking for a good route here. TJ just getting slowed. Andrew's going to come through, gaining on Skyline as they go into this corner. Can Andrew get the inside? They do. Going to take that position from Skyline. TJ with a bad bump there is going to lose positions to School of Thugs and Shona. Meanwhile, at the front, Side Effects still trying to make that breakaway in first. Stanky losing time. Andrew's going to cut down the inside, but not quite make a lunge in time on Stanky. But Andrew will be tailing Stanky here. Skyline getting followed by Shona. They've got School of Thugs, Mario, Mini making a move past TJ. Akane, Wood, Barto. Cutsy just getting in front of Barto there. Then Crimson, Magic, Space Comet, Diamond Sword, MC, Demon, Carol just in time. Bido, Muffin and Pesky Bird side by side. Cheese, Shax, Nick, Stormy, Alice, Jake, Ryder Boy, James, Shady, Space Egg, Logan, and T-Dub now at the back. As the leaders are now coming over the jump up to the hairpin. Stanky and Side Effects side by side. Stanky's going to take that top spot there. Andrew's going to cut in front of Skyline. With a bit of a bounce there. Andrew's going to get squeezed through. Might have the better run over Side Effects. They do. So Andrew's going to push up to second here. Side Effects down to third. In the background, kind of getting a bit stuck, getting pushed by Wood. Wood getting some help from Demon to get going as well. So a few people getting slowed down back there. Back up at the front, it looks like Andrew's trying to make a move on Stanky here, but just not finding the space to do so. Stanky blocking really well, making a run up to the hairpin. School of Thugs getting a good line around there, getting some momentum on Andrew, goes for the overtake and makes it. So School of Thugs now up into second past Andrew. And then we have Side Effects and Barto just behind. School of Thugs getting held up on one of the domes here though, so does Stanky. So Andrew's going to push their way up to first. Side Effects going to take second as Stanky and School of Thugs having trouble with these domes. Mario finding a way off the track. Even with the reinforcements, we always manage to find a way. Someone finds a way to go off the track. So it looked like they collided with the dome, then were hit from behind, forcing them up into the air and over the edge of the track. So that will be a DNF for them. Meanwhile, everyone else is making their way through relatively clean. So Mario, DNF from this race. Mario not doing so well in the season so far. Imagine to pick up their first lot of points in the last race and actually falling off the track as they did it, but fortunately crossing the line before getting that DNF. Well, before going off, which meant it wasn't officially a DNF, and they secured their position. But we'll not be getting any points in this race here. So, Barto managing to get the fastest lap on that lap. As we're going on to the third lap of 10. There's a battle here between Side Effects, Andrew and School of Thugs. School of Thugs pinching Andrew through, but getting blocked out by Side Effects. So Andrew will continue to tail Side Effects here. Side Effects getting a jump there. Andrew's going to fly right underneath. School of Thugs being tailed by Crimson. We've got Stanky, Skyline, Mini, Wood going along the edge of the track there, almost going off. Barto, TJ and Akane very close behind, fighting for that chance to get into the top three. Andrew gets in front of Side Effects here on the hairpin. Wood's going to take the outside but get blocked by Barto. As in the background we see Stormy get past Space Egg. Space Egg has a bad bounce off that corner there, heading up to the jump. They appear to be the back runners. So Cheese, Stormy and Space Egg will have to do something to try and get up into the points. It's not looking too good for them currently. We have Side Effects going around the outside of the hairpin. Andrew trying to get through the inside. Not the smoothest route. Crimson cutting in front of Barto. TJ tried the same, but a bad bounce sets them back. But they do manage to get in front of School of Thugs and block them out. So Side Effects in the lead. Andrew in second. Andrew hitting one of the domes, going to slow them down, giving Side Effects a good run away into the lead. Stanky not quite getting past Andrew there. Barto squeezing Skyline out, allowing them to push forward. Wood's getting a bounce off Akane there, so Akane's going to drop a position from Shona, and Wood's going to keep moving forward. Kutsi getting past just in time. This dome causing trouble for quite a few people. Our newcomer MCW getting stuck a bit there, but getting knocked free. Boer getting in front of Nick. As we now have Cheese, Stormy and Spacer coming through at the back. So as we head back up to the front runner, Side Effects got a good lead going here. Skyline in second, Andrew in third. Battle for fourth here, side by side with Shona, Crimson, Barto and Stanky. It looks like Shona will take the fourth spot for now. Stanky, Crimson and Barto on the back of each other, but Wood's going to cut in front of Barto here with a good move. TJ not quite doing the same. Barto's going to take that position back though. So run up to the hairpin. Wood gets bounced out wide. School of Thugs and TJ are going to slip into that gap there. Wood gets some good speed on the exit, but it's not going to be enough. School of Thugs holds them off. Side Effects going over the jump. Got Shona just behind Andrew here. So there's a battle for second. So you go up to the hairpin. Looks like Andrew's going to get into the spinner in front of Shona. Wood's going to get the outside line, but not quite getting past School of Thugs there. Crimson getting slowed down. T-Dub looks like they're having some trouble in the background as Cheese managed to gain a position there. And Ryder is at the back, trying to gain on Stormy. So Shona going up into second. Andrew's having some difficulty with the triangles here. Skyline, Barto, Akane, Wood, TJ all getting past. Wood struggling on one of the triangles though, is going to drop a few positions as well. So head up to the hairpin. Wood's going to take the inside line, keeping School of Thugs behind. Stanky with a rough bounce there. Wood's going to get pinched through, but it's going to get blocked out by Stanky. They head into the domes. Shona actually gaining a bit on Side Effects there until they got contact. Skyline's going to come in behind and give them a little nudge. Andrew's going to hit the dome and slow down. Crimson will take the outside line to get past. TJ trying the same, but unfortunately getting blocked out. Then we've got Barto, Stanky, School of Thugs and Wood, all very close together. So as everyone's coming through the domed area, doesn't look like we're going to lose anyone this lap. But the domes once again proving to be difficult, as we saw Stormy there now at the back. So Side Effects still with a good lead here as we are halfway through the race. Shona in second, Skyline third. Got Crimson fourth, being gained by Andrew. We've got Barto, School of Thugs, Wood, TJ and Stanky. Looks like Boer and Space Comet are gaining some time as well here. Carol trying to get close to Boer here, looking for a chance for the overtake, but it's not going to work. Then Pesky Bird, Mini, Logan and Diamond Swords just behind. So Side Effects now coming up to the jump. Crimson with a big bounce. Barto and Andrew both getting very good bounces there. Wood not so much, as TJ is going to take a position there. Stormy in the chat, unfortunately not doing too well. Actually hosting my stream. Oh, Mini almost flying off there. It's a good thing that's reinforced, but they may have got themselves stuck. It looks like they have. Mini is likely going to DNF there, unless someone happens to bounce up and set them free. So yeah, thank you, Stormy, for the host. So Shona now looking to get the overtake on side effects, and they do. Can they make it stick? It looks like they can, as side effects is now just following the same route and getting caught up on one of the triangles means Skyline will also come through. So Shona is now our new leader, followed by Skyline and then side effects, who currently has the fastest lap. Side effects, the bad bounce there. Barto could try and get a run on the inside, but it's not going to be quick enough. Crimson behind, then Andrew. Wood in front of TJ here. School of Thugs just behind them, just in time. Akane, Space Comet, Stanky, Carol and Cutsy not far off. So they're making their way through the domes. Shona is already out and on the move. Skyline and side effects trying to make a break away from the main pack just in time with the bad bounce there. Means Wood and TJ are going to come through. So as we see everyone making their way through the domes. Stormy unfortunately going quite slowly through this one. Not looking to be pushing currently. It's going to take a bit of work to get up into the points for them. So Shona still holding that lead strong. It looks like Crimson has made their way up into third. Andrew and School of Thugs and TJ actually trying to gain on side effects here. They've got Wood, Barto, Akane, Carol, Space Comet, just in time Stanky and Cutsy all grouped together. So as they go up to the hairpins and bashing around, Space Comet's going to get sent forward a couple of positions there with a good exit off the hairpin. Barto just in front of Wood here. Shona now coming up to the jump. Skyline actually looks like they might be gaining, so could Crimson here. So it could be down to how they enter this hairpin. Skyline getting pushed wide means Crimson could move up to second here. Can they make it stick? They do. But they are gaining on Shona. So Alice jumps up onto the edge there. Fortunately falling back down so they don't get stuck. Crimson now moving up into first, but not quite making it stick as Shona takes that position back. School of Thugs looking to make a move on Skyline here. Going through the inside, makes a lunge for it, but does not succeed. And potentially losing time with that bounce. Wood giving TJ a big hit, but that does open up some space for Akane to sneak through. Getting past Wood. With some more contact there, Carol is also going to get past Wood. As they enter the dome area. Wood get in front of Carol here as Carol gets a bad bounce, may lose another position, they do, and also losing to a position to side effects. So Carol dropping 3 positions with a bounce there. Meanwhile, up at the front, Crimson has now taken first and has got the fastest lap. So a very good lap by Crimson here. School of Thugs just behind Shona, looking to take that position back from School of Thugs there. So Shona in second, School of Thugs third, Andrew in fourth, Skyline fifth, TJ in 6th, Akane in 7th, Wood 8th, Barto 9th, and Side Effects 10th. Barto giving Wood a bit of a shove there, meaning Side Effects is going to gain on Barto. But Side Effects giving Barto a push as well, to then give Wood another push. So Wood's going to gain a bit of time here. Can they get a good entrance into the hairpin? Heavy hit on the spinner will slow them down. So there's some battling going on here, just outside of the top 3. Skyline with a bounce there. Crimson over the jump. And Shona just behind, then Andrew and School of Thugs fighting for that 3rd spot. TJ in 5th, Skyline 6th, Akane 7th, Wood 8th, Barto 9th, Side Effects 10th. So everyone is starting to separate out a little bit here. But we are on lap 7 of 10, so there's still chances for overtakes. So School of Thugs trying to get through, actually dropping some positions there. Not the best entry into that area. Crimson already out of the triangles. Andrew's looking to go around the inside lane to the hairpin. Shona on the outside. I mean, Shona gets the better run of speed, but Andrew's just going to make it stick. But can they hold it? They don't. Shona with the better bounce off the wall there, crushing Andrew against the outside. So Shona in 2nd, Andrew in 3rd. Further back it looks like Skyline is having some trouble. Side Effects with a bad bounce there into the dome means Akane and Wood are going to move up a couple of positions here. Wood getting slightly blocked though, may go into this next dome as well, but Skyline's going to give them a push and get them back on track. Barto getting set back with a bad bounce off the dome. These domes causing trouble for everyone here. Skyline with some more trouble, means Stanky and Kutsi are going to get in front. So Wood moving up. Currently in 7th. Kutsi looking to try and make some time there, but does not get the best release, meaning Kutsi and Stanky will be fighting for position into the first corner here. Up at the front, Shona is trying to break away from the pack, while Crimson has Andrew, TJ and School of Thugs hot on their tail. So into the hairpin, Andrew's going to cut in front of Crimson. Akane getting a bad bounce out wide. Wood's going to come in Kutsi with a push as well to help the spinner get moving. Let's see how everyone else comes in here. Logan getting pushed wide. Barto getting through space. Comic's going to jump in front of Logan there. Then Diamond Sword, Pesky Bird, Muffin, Buddo, Boer. Magic taking the outside route. James forcing through the spinner. Then we've got Alice and Cheese. T-Dub just getting overtaken by Demon, but does not make it stick. T-Dub's going to fight for that position back. So T-Dub will hold that spot in front of Demon. So back up at the front, it is getting closer and closer here. On lap 8, as Andrew is right behind Shona coming into this triangle zone. And Crimson also just behind Andrew. Andrew's going to get in front of Shona, so is Crimson. And Shona gets some bad bounces through this area. School of Thugs will take a position as well. Wood's looking for the outside route down into the inside. He's going to follow TJ's line. So Side Effects, I just realised Side Effects is actually stuck in place here. Getting knocked free by Shona. So Side Effects could cause some trouble for the front runners. I may slow some of them down here by getting in the way. So Side Effects is now a lap down. Wood's going to cut in front, so that's no problem for Wood. Wood gaining about 3 positions. Dropping 1 to School of Thugs, but gaining it back just slightly there. So Wood is moving up to 4th. Meanwhile at the front, Andrew made an absolute fly away, but has been caught in the spinners. Shona Crimson actually managing to dodge majority of the spinner here. Wood's going to do the same, meaning Wood could make a move on Shona potentially. Not going to be able to cut in quick enough though. There is a battle going on here for this top spot. So Shona giving Andrew a bit of a push there. Which means Wood can make some time up on Shona. It's going to keep slipstreaming them through this area and waiting for the right time to make a move and try and get the overtake done. Meanwhile, School of Thugs is using that time to try and make some time on them. School of Thugs coming in to push Wood there. Bit of contact could slow them both down, meaning Side Effects is now right behind School of Thugs. TJ not far behind either. As Andrew and Shona look like they collided, so Wood is going to get past Shona. School of Thugs is also going to tuck in behind Wood to get that position off Shona. Big bounce by School of Thugs and TJ. So Side Effects is going to come through there. And while all that fighting is going on, Crimson is going to try and make a breakaway in first. So Andrew getting bumped by Wood. Wood's going to take the outside line hitting, but just wide of Andrew getting up into second. Then we have Shona almost getting overtaken by School of Thugs, but School of Thugs will just tuck in behind, then TJ and Side Effects. So we're going to get a bit of an overhead view here of most of the action, trying to see what's going on. So as they're going into the triangles, Wood having some trouble there, losing some time, some bad bounces, means they will drop down to 6th. Crimson will extend their lead. But the top 8 still very close together. So Wood with a bounce there. Not too bad of a bounce actually. It's pushing Andrew. Might be able to get the position back. They do, so they've moved back into second here. But Andrew is not far behind at all. Then we have Side Effects, School of Thugs, Carol and Shona very close together. As we go on to the final lap of the race, Crimson still holding the fastest lap. As Wood makes a move here, getting past Crimson, so does Andrew. Going into the first corner here. Andrew with a bad bounce though, slowing Crimson down even more. This is bad news for Crimson on the last lap, losing a position out to School of Thugs as well. That gives Wood a bit of time to make a breakaway, but Andrew is not far behind. We have School of Thugs, Crimson, Shona, Side Effects and Carol all bunched together, fighting for positions here. Boer's actually made some good time. I'm pretty sure Boer was further back early in this race, quite far back, and they are now in 7th. So Boer looking to grab some points here, as Boer is closely followed by Just in Time, Kutsi, Stanky, TJ and Akane. Boer getting passed by Kutsi, but not quite just in time. So head back to the front runners here and see how they enter this corner. Crimson getting overtaken by Carol. Wood trying to make some distance on Andrew. Andrew trying to make some distance on Side Effects. Wood into the spinner. Andrew's going to come in as well. Not as good of a bounce, means Side Effects going to get past Andrew. Crimson getting past School of Thugs. Side Effects now moving up to 2nd. And gaining on Wood. So Wood getting blocked out by Side Effects there. Side Effects cuts in to take the lead. Wood usually struggling in this area. We'll see how they do. Trying to get that first place back. Looks like they have done. But a rough bounce off the back there, but Crimson does the same, meaning Wood is safely in first for now. As we go into the domes. Shona with a bad bounce means Andrew might try and look to get past, but doesn't quite make it work. So these front runners, how will they do through the domes? They just need to get some clean runs through here. Crimson trying to take the inside, but with a bad bounce, it's not going to end well. So Wood in the lead here, as we are coming down to the final corner of the last lap. Coming down to the finish line, and Wood takes the win. Crimson takes 2nd and currently holding the fastest lap. Shona 3rd, Andrew 4th, TJ coming through in 5th, Side Effects 6th, then Carol, School of Thugs, Kutsi and Just in Time. Then we have Stanky, Diamond Sword, Boer, Akane, Logan, Barto, Skyline, Pesky Bird, Muffin, Budo and Magic Monkey That makes up the top 20 and our points. Is everyone else coming through now? So that was a very close race. Everyone's still very close together. Wood looking very happy in the chat with that win. Stormy probably not quite so happy with that result, if they are still in this chat. After a not so good run, gaining some positions back, but not enough to get into the points, unfortunately. So now we just need to wait for the DNF timer to count down for Mario Hunter, who I think is our only DNF of this race. Oh no, we also did have, we head over here, Mini will be counted out as well. So we had 2 DNFs of this race. So let's watch our winner of the race as we wait for the DNF counter to count down. Here are the current standings after that race. So a couple of positions moved around here. Jake holding the top spot with 90 points. Crimson now in second with 86. That additional point for the fastest lap helping them take second and not tying with Just in Time, who's going to be 1 point behind in third. Then we have Carol and Demon side by side with 80 points for fourth and fifth. Then Cutsy with 77, Wood with 74, Stanky with 72. Then Diamond Sword and Stormy both tied with 66 to make up our top 10. Then below that we have James, Ryder, Peskybird, TJ, Akane, Andrew, Shax, Muffin, Nick, Side Effects, School of Thugs, Shona, Mini, Skyline and Alice. So, some positions changed in that race. Quite a clean race, only 2 DNFs. But I don't think I showed the rest of the results, so I will actually quickly go back and show you the remainder of the results. Because I don't know if I did. So there were 2 DNFs at the bottom there, Mini and Mario. Side Effects being quite far behind, of course a lap behind there. So that was the bottom of the grid, bottom of the finishing positions. So back to the leaderboard. So yeah, good race. Pretty clean. A few position changes, especially with the domes causing some trouble. But a good track, and a good race. So if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you head over to the YouTube channel, go subscribe over there, drop a like on any of the videos you enjoyed. Really help out the channel. And you'll be able to watch anything you miss over there or rewatch any moments you want to see again. And highlight videos will also be uploaded onto the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you head over to Twitch, follow Ultimate Marble Racing to catch these live, watch the races live and get involved. And also check out the Discord link in the description of the video. And over there's a lot of race discussion and some other discussions that go on. Quite an active Discord. So that is it for today's races. The next race will be on the race 1, and that is in 2 days' time. There'll be 2 races. There'll be the race 1 at midday UK GMT time, then Minty Mania at midnight. So you have both of those to look forward to. But that is it for today's races and for this stream. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.